Nandha. And first of all, thank you for my mentors and Webstack Academy for giving me this wonderful opportunity to learn and work on a real world full stack project during my Menstack internship. And today I'm excited to present my internship project. And this is an AI enhanced food ordering platform. This project is a complete Menstack web application developed using React.js, Node.js, Express.js, and MongoDB. And to make the application more practical and industry ready, I used technologies such as Redux Toolkit, JWT authentications, and Stripe for payment gateway, and Grok AI for AI features. And during this internship, I gained hands-on experience in building scalable web applications by designing RESTful APIs, connecting front-end and back-end components, managing databases, implementing authentications, integrating payment gateway, and incorporating AI capabilities into real-world applications. In today's presentation, I will walk you through my learning journey, explaining the project architectures, demonstrate its key features, and discuss the technologies used, and share the challenges I faced and how overcame them, and how finalize summarize the skills and knowledge I gained throughout this internship. And so, without further delay, let's begin with my internship journey. Is a enhanced food ordering platform, and it is provided by the Webstack Academy. I grateful for this opportunity to thank them. And coming to internship journey, from day one, we have to do environment setup such as installing the VS Code and Node.js and Git and GitHub, MongoDB. What are the requirements for the project? We have to install and set up the environment, and because that is essential for the project. And without that, it could not be run. And from day to day, backend development such as connected database and such as like APIs, database design, authentications, and content payment, and such as authentication such as users plugins, it should be more secure from the unauthorized access, such as by using JWT authentication we use integrated, and card and payment gateway it is used integrated by using the Stripe, and it is more secure from the unauthorized access. And from day 9 to 9, from day 9 to 13, React development such as Redux Toolkit, authentications, and AI integration, building the like user interface for the users. It should be dynamic and user friendly to the users. And day 14 is the final project completion, and we have to submit the project. And coming to problem statement, exciting challenges like such as traditional food ordering is slow, and we have to wait in the queue so much of lines, so much of rush, and we do not get the menus card, and it is limited, and menus accessibility is limited, and manual ordering management, no centralized tracking, and poor customers service, like it is more consumes times. So we decided to create a platform such as it is user friendly, like digital order management, efficient digital ordering, centralized tracking, and seamless delivery tracking. And we can track the foods in by real time GPS. Coming to platform, it includes lots of restaurants like restaurant discovery, menu browsing, cart management, online payment, auto tracking, and AI assistance. AI assistance is used for the any queries, user, user doubts, and uh, we can discover the restaurant based on the locations, based on the user preference. And menu browsing is also option is available for the users. They can browse the menus, different types of particular restaurants menu, and online payment done through the Stripe. It is more secured from the unauthorized access. And cart management. If users like particular food, they can add into the cart, and we can track that food by using the real-time GPS. And this is the workflow how it is integrated, like users and smart menu browsing, Stripe integrated payment, and real-time GPS auto tracking, and happy customers. And OneStack internship project objectives is like primary object project goals, technical skills development, and innovation integrate, like Express MongoDB build with the full stack MERN application, learn REST APIs development, implement secure authentication, manage state using Redux, integrate online payments by using the Stripe, and implemented AI features by using the Grok API. And this is the objectives of the this project. And coming to the technology stack, and I said in the starting, we used the MERN stack for this entire project. And for the front end, we used the React framework and white Redux Toolkit. And for the backend, Node.js environment, it is an runtime environment for the JavaScript and MongoDB for the database and integrations cloud for the Stripe, like such as payment gateways, and Grok AI for the AI features for explaining the user's queries and explaining doubts. And MongoDB is in database that stores the all of details such as user information, foods, etc. And coming to system architecture, this is a system architecture. User logins from the front end and it requests to the backend, and MongoDB ensures and analyzes and processes. If it is correct, it responses back to the front end. And front end is the white Redux Toolkit, and back end is the Node.js and Grok. Grok AI is a AI feature. It is used for the clearing the and clarifying the user's queries, and SMTP for the email communication such as end user logins and what folder users orders. This is for that we use the SMTP, and Cloudinary like such as external services. It is also required for the project. And frontend is in React. It has a React framework used and white Redux Toolkit. And coming to the database design, it is an users database stores the user details, address information, payment information such as like phone numbers, contact details, everything. It is an important for the when users log in second time or third time. So you could not ask for each time for user details. And card card details such as food, how many food items they ordered and what food they ordered, and orders like how many food orders they have ordered in the last month, last year. So like, and what is the price for the food, particular food, and restaurant details such as different restaurant names, locations, contact details, and menu card, different menu cards are related to particular restaurants, and food items like such as different veg, non-veg beverages such as ice creams, etc. And coupons based on the particular order, we give the different coupons orders, and like such as discounts and cards, offers for the particular based on the number of orders. And this is the collections of users. It shows the database like users, restaurants, cards, menus, food items, coupons. And key relations is the like user is place the primary key for this database, like user is the primary key for card for all the things like order, coupons, restaurant, everything. And coming to the backend development, backend development is used by using the Node.js and MongoDB, etc. And like REST APIs, JWT authentication, middleware, error handling, order management. This is the workflow of the backend development, like such as from client, API request, middleware authentication, logging, validation, API server, user routes, controller, models. And from API server, order controller, order model, MongoDB. From API server, order source, controller, restaurants, and MongoDB. And from API server, error handling, MongoDB. And Node.js backend model architecture and internal features. This is the overview of the backend development. And coming to front end development, like I already said, front end is developed by using the React, White, and Redux Toolkit. Front end development, Express.js, Express server, REST APIs, JWT authentication, middleware, error handling, and order management. And this is the workflow of the front end development responsibilities for the like different labs, tabs, and mobile phones, and headings such for it should be user friendly and dynamic. It should be updated dynamically. Like here we shown state actions reduces stores and React Twitter API integrations, etc. And coming to the authentication security features, like we used the user registration, logging, JWT tokens, protect routes, and profile management. Why you using JWT tokens means to protect the user's information from the unauthorized access and hackers. They should not be use the or store the information of the users. That should be more sensitive information like clients, credentials, login, JLWT token generation, and React frontend, and secure connection and access granted. This is the overall workflow of the authentication workflow. And coming to the restaurant and menu management, we can list the restaurant by adding the restaurant list of and search the restaurant by in the search menu and filter restaurants based on the user preference, veg, non-veg, etc. And menu category, different categories also available like juices, foods, and beverages, etc. And food item management, like we can manage the food by the giving the access to the particular restaurants. Like this is the workflow of the restaurant and the menu management, like editing, meaning menu categories, one category different main course, starters, dessert, and beverages, and edit menu like starters, details, manage food details like price, etc. And list restaurants in modern design, etc. And coming to cart management system, like we can add the food which uses like particular time, like based on the particular system, particular restaurants, and cart features like such as add items, update quantity, how much quantity the users want, we can update in the cart, and remove items, and total calculation. We can see the total amount of the food in the carts and restaurant validations. Like this is the workflow of the like we can add the items, restaurant validation check like that particular food is available or not, and check workflow for total calculations like ultra selection, payment method, review order like payment method, maybe cash on delivery or online payment, and ultra selection should be correct, and total calculation we can see there. This is the workflow of the card management system. And this is the payment flow like cards, checkout, Stripe payment. We will pay the amount by using the Stripe online platform, and it creates an order creation and it shows the successful payment. And after a successful payment, the restaurant, particular restaurant gets the messages and they prepare the food for you. And what are the AI features like AI food description generation? Like if you want to, if you have a doubt for particular food, like it should generate this dish descriptions like what they use for particular food and creates in food tags and detects allergens. And another thing is AI review analyzer, review sentiment, customer feedback summary, and top mention. It is all summarized AI features by the Grok AI integrations, and it is one of the different feature like we can say we added in this project. And thank you for this opportunity for Webstack Academy and my mentors. And coming to this project, this is the project front-end user interface. Like we can create a login authentication sign new user and like register. If you are new user, register by using the name, Gmail, password, company password, and phone number, and choose the author if you want in the online, or choose the browser if you want particular photos or images such as your own, and do register. And coming to the restaurants, you can search the particular restaurants like Megana Biryani something or Kaja Biryani, Megana Biryani, such are like that. But it is not here. So if you search Megana Biryani, if you get Megana Biryani something etc. And like now from for now there are three restaurants are there. Three restaurants are added like Spike's Garden and Urban Biryani House and Coastal Tiffin. And if you like we can order the filter this restaurants like pure veg. We showed the only pure veg restaurants, and show all means shows both the non-veg and veg restaurants. And salt benefits, if you want based on the reviews, highest reviews, this is the highest review like 214 reviews. Like we can filter based on the reviews also. Sort by ratings, we can ratings, we can filter out the restaurant by the ratings also, like pure veg show all, sort by reviews or short by ratings. And if you choose particular restaurants, like there are two items are displayed like paneer butter masala and veg thali. If you want chicken biryani something etc, you can choose the other restaurants such as like go to back like Urban Biryani House Here chicken dum biryani is there and mutton biryani is there. If you want, you can add both biryanis. Um, Coming to next coastal tiffin, idli dosa is there. I think you guys don't like idli and dosa, like maybe biryani. If you want, you can add. For now, it is asking for login. So after login, we should add the card and then we should pay the amount by using this Stripe platform. And thank you for Webstack Academy and my mentors for this giving a wonderful opportunity to explain my project. Thank you.